Life is precious and we only get one shot at it. Nevertheless, a lot of people don't understand the real value of life and they spend their life merely passing the time rather than making the most out of the short time they have left. Young people are especially equality of this. We are in the springtime of our lives. If ever there was a time to plant a tree, it's now. Yet most of us don't do that. Young people spend their time partying, eating junk food, and taking vacations rather than reading, building new sets, building healthy habits, or investing in themselves. Are you one of the people who are just merely passing the time, instead making the most of your life? Here are some ways to tell that whether you are wasting your time or not. The first one is, you don't get out of the bed quickly upon waking. If you spend a half hour to an hour poking around on your phone before getting out of bed, you are not making the most of your life. People who have a driving purpose in their life don't spend time lounging around their phone in bed. Waking up is no big deal, just the start of another random day to someone with a purpose. Waking up every morning is a refreshing welcome to another day of hard yet meaningful work. The next one is, you spend more than an hour or two in a day on aimless activities. Some activities are inherently aimless, done only because they are pleasing in the moment. Some activities like spending time on social media, watching TV or movies, or playing video games. In small doses, no more than an hour or two a day, these kind of activities can be an important part of decompressing. But any more than that, you are going beyond decompressing into wasting your life. People with a purpose don't spend too long doing these sorts of things because they are aware that every hour sucked away by aimless activities is another hour they'll never get back. The next point is, you don't feel ready for bed at the end of each day. People whose days are filled with purposeful activities feel tired at the end of the day, whether it's mental work or physical. Purposeful activity uses up all your energy and leaves you ready to go to bed each day. When you aren't making the most of your life, on the other hand, you aren't tired at the end of the day. You are, quite literally, not making the most of your energy. The fourth point is, you spend more of your time planning than doing. If you spend more of your time daydreaming, planning or thinking about the future than you do working to bring about that future, you are not making the most of your life. People who make something of themselves don't sit around daydreaming about what their future may be like. People who make something of themselves pick a goal for the future and then work hard to make that goal happen. Someone who spends all their time daydreaming is not someone who spends all their time doing. Think about professional weightlifters. They spend a little bit of time researching how to lift weights more effectively, but they spend a lot of their time lifting weights. The next and the last point is, you worry about what others think. You see, high achievers, they are too busy getting things done to worry what others think of them. High achievers may not worry about what people who matter think of them, but they don't worry about what their friends, family, or pop culture thinks. They are too busy in making their life better. If you routinely worry about what your friends, family, peers, or pop culture thinks of you, you may be letting your life slip by. So instead of doing what others approve of, find a guiding purpose that you can be true to even when the world turns against you. So in the end, I just wanna say, focus on your life, follow your desires and make your life worth living. So this was it for today's video. Hope you guys learned something, and if you have any questions, then feel free to ask them in the comment section. And if you are facing any of the signs in your life, also tell me that in the comment section down below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, stay happy and always dare to change your life.